RZ350 in the house today. This is a Kenny Roberts edition. The RZ350 was the last two-stroke street bike sold in the US. You can see this is a very nice, clean edition of one that's been well taken care of. Owner brought it in. He wanted it, the state of health checked out. He bought it. He doesn't really know internally what's worn out. But I'll tell you, when they look this good on the outside, usually they're pretty good on the inside. Compression was low, so we're going to do a rebuild on it. Bore, hone, pistons, give it a nice port job, maybe bump the compression up, get max compression out of it for 91 pump gas. Give it a nice tune and eliminate the oil injection unit. And just make it a good runner for the street. Time to tear it down. So I have the top end off this. I found out that these are 64 millimeter pistons. These are on the original bore size. These are original factory pistons. Maybe somebody bought OEM pistons and put new rings and pistons in it and never bored it. The bore is loose. I can almost fit a 64.25 piston into it. I did take off the side cover and remove the oil injector. It's just 2 bolts right there that you take it right off and you undo the throttle part cable. This is linked to the throttle cable so that it pulls the injector open as you throttle it. This pumps the oil, sucks it in. These are there to inject the oil into the motor. So it's all run through here, you can see. And this is the oil tank, which will be removed. In the oil line, all this will be pulled out. I will have to, and it's leaking because it's gravity fed there. So I will take the side cover off. Do an oil change, take the side cover off, and get this removed. You have to pop it out from the back side, and then I'll put a little cover here that'll seal it. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, it had no pipe springs on it. Well, it had one pipe spring on it. So one pipe was held by one spring. The other one looked like it had a spring, but it broke. So that pipe was held by no springs. The only other place the pipe mount is right here, so that was the only thing holding the pipe on. And there are the pipes, nice Toomey pipes. I guess that's about it. The head. The cylinders are here, and I haven't looked in them yet really good, but like I said, they're on the original bore. And I think they look pretty clean. Off to the bore bar. Things you'll find even on very clean bikes is little ate up stuff, like that screw. I'm going to have to vice grip that thing out. Those 2 screws hold the collar that hold these cylinders together, so it works the power valve. You know, the good old power valve. Power valve working. There we go. I did take a squish test before I tore it apart. And it's just like the Banshee, stock squish, 80 thousandths is about what I got out of it. So we will tighten that up with the port job. That's how the factory spat them out. Everybody always freaks out and asks you what the squish is on those Banshee motors, and I don't think they realize they're 80 thousandths from the factory, and everybody's trying to somehow the holy grails become 50 thousandths. Yep, that was glued on really good. We'll have to get that all cleaned up. O-ring holds that in. Always trying to show you everything I can. Just like the Banshee intakes, you have to cut off the bat wings. They are protrusions that come up and over, I think, to direct airflow from the factory. But if you use aftermarket reed cages, they don't fit. So you have to razor blade those off. And you can see where it's been cut so that these can fit on flush. These are a better reed valve system than the stockers. And again, trying to show you everything. I'm going to pull this power valve apart when we bore it. You don't want all that gunk getting in the power valve. Let's see, one at a time here. We'll do these. Got it. Power valve removed. Everything looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to get rid of the oil injection. I really don't like modifying such a fine example of an RZ350, but pulled the oil injection off here. It's trying to spew all over the place, but we'll just keep it right there for now. I'm trying not to ruin anything here because all this stuff is good. I'm going to take the oil injection line off the carburetor. They real easy, they just slide right up like that, and you can pull it off so you can save the line. You can put all this back. Ugh. I'm going to set this up higher so that he's not leaking all over the place. I'm going to pull the oil tank off. And if anything, it lightens the bike up a little bit. There we go. Oil injection removed. Now we're going to have to plug up that little hole on the other side. We'll have to take the clutch cover off.